Good morning, everyone. It's Monica, aka Miss Mo, with Miss Mo's Vegan Kitchen. Happy Family Day for those of you who are in my province and celebrating. It's Monday, and I have the day off. So, I'm in my pajamas, and I ain't getting out of them. Oh my God, Santa! I know him! I love this shirt. Okay, so today, it's 20 to 7. Again, I got up early. I've already baked muffins and made some chickpea salad. So here's my chickpea salad. So basically, it's just chickpeas that I cooked yesterday for curry. I made chana masala. So good. And I smashed it with onion, red onion, green onion, shredded carrots, celery. What else did I put in there? I put all kinds of stuff in there. And then some Earth Island vegan mayo. And then underneath that, I have a smear of roasted garlic hummus. Orange and red pepper, bell pepper. Sometimes I'll put grated cucumber. I love putting cilantro, but we're actually out, believe it or not. I think. Sometimes I'll keep the stems for my stock. The bread is Odo's multigrain sandwich bun. I'm not going to keep saying vegan gluten-free, because obviously you know that. If I'm eating it, it's vegan gluten-free. The joys of living in an apartment. I know it's probably really gross to some of you that I'm blowing my nose, but I'm sorry. Our apartment is so dry in the winter. So generally speaking, if I get up in the morning and have my shower, my nose runs like crazy. And then for some reason, when I eat my breakfast, it does the same. Cheers, queers. And I also have a Cara Cara Orange, my favorite, as you know. I'm telling you, if you haven't had one of these, you're missing out. And this is the time of year to get them. Here, anyway, I'm sure that they're available different times in different places. I came upon these oranges by mistake, kind of. I was babysitting, oh gosh, maybe 7 or 8 years ago, for a, I think, Brazilian family. And she had these all over the house. Her kids were obsessed with these oranges. So when it came time for snack, they're like, oh, we want some oranges and some mango. So I was like, okay. So I, grabbed what they had and got them ready and sat and ate snack with them. And I was like, oh my goodness, what are these oranges? And the kids were like, they're Cara Caras. It was so cute. So I was like, okay, I have to find these oranges. So she was telling me that they're only available certain times of the year, which is why they have them in abundance, because she'll buy them in like bulk. And they have them down in the cold cellar. Like, this was only part of their collection, apparently. So I've been hooked on them ever since. I made chocolate chip muffins today. There's a cat across the street. Kind of half stepping down and half not because of the snow. It doesn't look very nice out there. Mm. I also put fresh thyme in it. Axel's going to love that. And I also have a tea. Story time. Had an amazing day at work yesterday. Tons of customers. Completely steady until about, oh gosh. Actually, we had a customer until about 5 minutes to closing. So, there's the cat again. It's so cute. 10-second Tom. It was a little bit late doing cleaning because sometimes we try and do it while the store is still open. But I am so happy that we're busy right now because we were a little bit dead over January. After Christmas, not a lot of people can go out and spend money. But for those of you who do shop Torrid, we have 50% off of our clearance section right now. And it is amazing. The deals that you can get. Even me, I bought a bunch of stuff for us. Because we get 50% off as employees of the regular price stuff, but not of the clearance. So when there's a clearance sale, we all buy stuff. For instance, I bought a pair of jeans for Axel that were like $100 and something normal. They were on sale for $23.97, so I got them for $12. Okay, so back to story time. I kind of veered off there just a little bit, as normal. So, I've mentioned before how Dundas subway station can be interesting. I'm right at Yonge and Dundas corner. But most days, the street out, like the street level we call it, versus the subway, it's just as much commotion, I guess you could call it. So it doesn't really matter which way I would go. But last night, some reason, the subway level was where all the commotion was. So as soon as I leave work, I put my headphones on. I've got my music going. And the irony is, one of my headphones is not working. Which is good in a way, because you should always be aware, well, I should always be aware, of what's going on in the world. Because if you put the headphones in and you can't hear anything, you know, it could be dangerous. Yeah. Excuse me. So, I had one headphone in, and then the other headphone kind of just tucked into my jacket. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Sorry again. So, as I'm going into the station, I'm on the second level of the Eaton Center, so I have to go down one level to go to the southbound car. So, as I'm going to the escalator, there's usually a bunch of people in the, not lobby, I don't know what you want to call it, vestibule? I don't know what it's called. The part downstairs before you have to take the escalator up to the train. So, you know, most of them I say hello to them. I don't carry change on me, like ever. I only use my tap. So I never have any change, but I always say hello to them, or good evening, or have a great night, whatever the case may be. Some of them hold the door open for us. Like, generally speaking, they're really, really nice people, and they're just down on their luck, and people are helping them out, which I love. So yesterday, for some reason, one of them was being really, really loud. So right away, my nerves were already like, oh great, this is going to be a fun ride home. And it should be a warning of the things that were to come. So that was one person. He was kind of quite far back from me. I was at one side of the station, he was at the other, but he was coming this way, so I took the escalator up. There was people literally running with their kids and everything, which I totally understand. It's scary, right? So, I went up to the escalator, and I walk all the way to the front of the train, because then when I get off at Yonge and Bloor station, that's right where my escalator is to go downstairs for my other train, my connecting train. So, I then get on the train. No issues. There was a lot of people at my side getting on, and it seemed like it was going to be okay. But the new subway train going north and south is this really long one, and they're all connected. Where, like on the, I don't know which one's line 1, line 2. I think I'm on line 1, going south and west. Sorry, west and east. And then the line 2 is the other one. So on line 2, it's all one train, and you can just walk the length of it. Excuse me. Versus on line 1, where each train is separated, and they would have to open the door to get to the next train. I hope that makes sense in how I'm saying it. So generally speaking, the troublemakers, or whatever you want to call them, I know that's probably not a nice word to say, but this guy was really causing trouble, can walk up and down the whole length of the train. So, sometimes it's a real blessing to have your headphones in, because they'll see the wires and just leave you alone, because they figure that they can't bother you anyway, and you can't hear them. Last one. So this gentleman, not really a gentleman, was going up and down the train, and stopped in front of these people. He was 2 sections down from me, so it would be the length of a regular train times 2. A regular car, sorry, times 2. He didn't have his mask on. He was very disheveled looking. And he started leaning forward talking to this lady. And of course, she leaned back. And I couldn't hear what he was saying because he was so far away for one. Plus, I had my music on. Anyway, what started out as looking like possibly he was asking her for something started to get aggressive. And then he started, I don't even know, grinding his crotch. I don't know how to explain what he was doing without possibly getting censored. So, of course, I think, most people are oblivious to what's going on. But there was 2 guys standing in one of the doorways. And thank goodness, they actually said something. So, then of course the guy drew his attention to those gentlemen. And those 2 were actually gentlemen because they were sticking up for the people who were sitting down, who were getting harassed at this point. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. A lot of them are blowing my nose today. So I was just like, oh my gosh, I think we were at Pape Station about that time. So I still had quite a few stops to go, and I'm like, please don't come back this way. Please don't come back this way. So I kind of turned myself away from him, but I took my other headphone off so that I could hear better. And then he started screaming this like weird noise. I don't know how to explain it. A screech, something. So that freaked me out. Ugh. What a ride home. So literally, I was probably like on high alert the whole time, my whole ride home. Which I'm normally really paying attention, but I don't have to be on high alert. Like, I'm just paying attention to what's going on around me. Anyway, I get to my station, get upstairs, get to the bus. Thankfully, it was quiet. I'm like, oh my gosh, thanks. I just wanted to go home and sit, relax, and have my dinner. Excuse me. I'm telling you. And ironically, yesterday I was thinking I should have went up to Yonge and Dundas Square and filmed as I was coming out, because today's family day. So I figured that it would be more active yesterday. It probably was. Might have been a better choice than me going on the subway last night. But obviously I made it home. And I I went on to the OA conference, but I didn't realize that everything finished between 6 and 7 was the last session. And I'm like, oh man, because I didn't finish until 7, so I got home around 8 something. So I ended up text messaging on Messenger, my friend, and we kind of talked until late. And both of us were ready to pass out, I believe. So I had a great night's sleep, woke up this morning super early, and have been productive so far. So, yeah, I have the day off, and I am not getting out of my pajamas. I'm going to snuggle on the couch with Charlie, and I am going to just chill out. Maybe watch some Netflix. What do you do when you have a day off? Do you try and be productive so that you get things done? Or do you just do nothing and relax? What is up with my hair? Yeah, you get the best of me sometimes, eh? I don't care. If you watch my channel, be ready for it. Sometimes I come all nicely made up, and sometimes I come like this, and I don't even care. Oh, my ears are killing me from my mask. I don't know why. It hasn't bothered me like that up until yesterday. So I don't know what was up. Maybe because I was wearing my other glasses. Maybe the arms on them are different. I don't know. But man, the backs of my ears are killing me. All right, friends. I should go. I'm past 20 minutes. I hope you have an awesome day. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit the thumbs up, because it really helps the channel. I guess that's a like, though, right? There's somehow... Okay, last thing. There's somehow some way that people can turn off the commenting, I guess. I don't know any of this. I don't even know what I'm doing half of the time. I just stick my videos up. I don't edit anything. You get what you get. It's on my phone. So some of the drama channels, they don't want to see the dislikes, which I think is hilarious, because that's part of YouTube. Like, if you're going to do it, deal with the consequences. Anyway, all right. Love you. Have a great day. Bye.